Welcome to No Man's Sky Permadeath mode, and here we are guys, we're down on my base on a fairly bright day. You can see the ships circulating around the base because for once I actually have my own ship on the landing pad. That's because I've been doing a little bit of wandering around, just checking a few things out guys, and in this part there are a few things to do. But before I do that guys, thank you very much for all your comments and feedback. You just give me so much to think about when I'm actually I think we'll just nick that or at it, and we're just gonna shove some more carbon in there, ready to go. Yeah, all your feedback about techniques, what I need to be doing, and of course a 34 slot S-class freighter. Oh, in my dreams guys, I'd love to have a really big freighter S-class, but one thing I will say guys is when I get to the top from a freighter perspective, looks is going to be far more important than max slots. If I can find a really cool looking freighter, I will really like that. I think we're going to go to the Daenerys 16 system, because in this part I want to do a few things. I've got to do a little bit of tidying up, because in the last part I actually managed to get at least one of the high level crafting formulas. I want to make that. Also taken on board the comment about actually not carrying my Gek relics and stuff with me because I'm not going and checking out ruins. The reason why I've not been doing that is I want to get I think it's the final two high level crafting formulas. Let me just have a quick look guys. There's two that I still haven't got, and I'd love to get that, so then I could put this whole high level crafting formula behind me. And the two I've got missing are the cryogenic chamber and Indicite. So if I could get those two formulas, then I've got access to all the high level crafting, and then I can start getting back to some really serious exploration. So that's going to be the focus of this part guys, is to try and see if we can find a couple more manufacturing bases, see if we can get those two formulas, and then we can move forward to do other things. And the other thing I want to do is actually see if I can work on these last two journey ones, especially the extreme. But if I can get all the species on these two planets, get this one done, that would be great. And then it means all I've got to do then is spend some time on extreme planets, and I'm sure we can do that just by, well, exploring extreme planets, I suppose is the best way to say it. I'm just going to flip through this guys and make sure, because there's one tech that I do want to buy here before we move on, and I think it's the last one. Yeah, want the Thorner Analyzer Feeder. It's going to use up all my nanites. I've actually been out trying to collect them, but I think that would be worth it guys. So we're just going to come here. I don't know if my multi-tool is, and can I install this? I mean, it really could be. Oh yes I can. Okay, when I do need to get to a 24 slot multi-tool, that will come eventually, if and when I actually ever find one, but you never know guys. So the next place I want to go is to my freighter, because I want to do a little bit of high level crafting, and then we're going to push off towards the center of the galaxy to actually see if we can find another single planetary system. So go guys. And I do really need some good ships as well. I'd really love to get an upgraded fighter. Then maybe we can have a space battle. The reason I've kept away from space battles is simply the fact that when you play Permadeath, you don't really want to go bowling into a space battle with the chance of getting killed with a ship like this one here that hasn't got all the full shields and weapons installed. because otherwise I'm just going to end up dying, and that would really disappoint me. That's the mistake I made in my previous Permadeath series. I got overconfident, started taking chances, and I ended up getting killed. Goodbye guys, let's just jump into, I think it's Appaloosa, yeah. Yep. This is my high level crafting one. And I think I've got some more emium that I can put in. Got some sulfurine and nitrogen, not that I actually need it. And to get back to the starship. See, I've been working up the various recipes, and I think what I want to do is, I think I've got enough to make my first fusion igniter. That's the level one we actually got to, and I think I can make some. I've got the resources to make some freighter fuel. So look here, fusion accelerator. Let's do this, guys. Freighter fuel there, so we can make the freighter fuel, and then I can a fusion accelerator. Do I actually need a fusion? I've got freighter fuel. I'll just have a quick here through here, guys. I've got quantum processors. And we've got the quantum processors, we've got geodesic. So, there we are, we've got our first 18 million fusion igniter. So we're really now starting to move forward, guys, on that. Let me see, anything else I can make here? Basically try and reduce some space down. I mean, polyfiber. Yeah, we could make a fusion accelerator, and that would use up. Well, I suppose we can make that, guys. No reason why I shouldn't try making the highest level. Make some more freighter fuel. We've got the fusion accelerator and liquid explosive. I think I can probably only make the one, but why not? Just keep moving it up, consume these resources. I think that's about it I'm going to do now. I don't know if I can. I've got plenty of liquid not liquid nitrogen, ordinary nitrogen. I can make some salts, nitrogen. Anything else here? Fusion igniter. Wow, can I make two of them? You can make two. Look at that. Wow. Okay, guys, we're really cooking here. Well, we can certainly make some of that. I mean, onion salts, yes. That. There. Oops. So I'm just moving things forward. I think that's probably it. I don't think I actually need any more polyfiber. That's needed for circuit boards. And I don't actually have a heat capacitor at the moment because I don't have any selenium up here. We can make a quantum processor. Well, that gives me 3 quantum processors. I mean, I'm just messing about here, guys. I think glass, unstable gel. Yep, I think mind arc doesn't actually do anything. So what I'm going to do is we're just going to shove these the exosuits, and what I'm going to do at the moment is store these in the high capacity one. We've got some money. What I've done is cleared this out so that I've actually can carry this high value goods in there. So we've got 36 million. All we need now is a good place to actually sell it. I don't think there's anything else I need to. We're okay for carbon. Yeah, I think that there, so everything's nice and tidy, cleared up. Wow. Still on my high capacity. Yep. That can go to the starship. Yep. It can go down there. So I've got the glass. I mean, I could actually make. No, I'm going to leave this here just for the moment. So we've got 2 fusion igniters, guys. I mean, I'm still going to carry on farming for the living glass for the moment, because obviously some of the available resources, and why am I walking that way, because I think it's now time to go find this new system. So let's get up here. I've also, actually, just to show you guys of the freighter and technology, I've also filled up the freighter hyperdrive. Hopefully maybe we will get some more freighter tech so that we can actually jump further distance. I think it'd be really cool if for some, you know, they could introduce more scope to freighters. I still think there's a lot of potential to make freighters a lot more interesting. I'd love to fly one. I mean, in fact, I'd love to build my own custom one, but then I'd like to do my own custom ships as well. Okay, let's galactic core. Center of the galaxy. There we are. Right, I found this planet. It's just right on the extreme limit of my warp jump. Just going to go straight for it, guys. Here we are. Hold on. Hello, Captain. And we're going to follow the usual routine, guys. We're going to go there, go check out the space station first. Then we'll go down on the planet and see what we can find. And of course, the other thing is Waking Titan, guys. The whole community has gone into complete and utter overdrive. I must admit, I've watched a couple of videos, and I think a lot of people are, well, I suppose they must be advanced conspiracy theorists. I think people are looking for things where they aren't. I think basically what they're doing at the moment is just waking the community up, saying that the ARG is going to get active and wait for it in the future. And so I think after the live drop, because there was a live drop in a coffee shop, but I don't actually know where it actually was. I'm assuming it was somewhere in America, and it was about getting plenty of sleep and something like that. I mean, well, I don't get a lot of sleep anyway nowadays, so wow, that's another freighter. I don't. Okay, I've got to look, guys. Just flip through these. Just curiosity. -8%. We'll see if we can get something a bit better than that. And of course, we're going to check the ship out. What's the bet? It's going to be an 18 slotter or something like that. So, yeah, 16 slots. C class. Yeah. Not interested. I definitely would love to have my own custom ships. I mean, I'd spend hours gathering the resources and the cash to be able to land in a space dock and actually order up my own custom ship. Hello, sir. Come in here. See what our Waking merchant's got. See if he's got anything of use. I'm just going to flip through here. Glares at me as I approach. Yes. You're a Waking. You're nasty. Pulse splitter. Nothing that really grabs there. Reload accelerant Sigma. I mean, I will probably get these eventually, but I don't feel the absolute urge to rush off and get them at the moment. I haven't actually found these particularly that useful. I mean, if any of you guys have actually found those useful, feel free to tell me. Should I actually need to do anything? Okay, Mr. Waking. I'm looking for a directions to a place of interest. I don't understand the word you said. The warrior stands to attention, handing me a communication, somehow tailored to my own language. It informs me that the Waking High Command has placed this system under temporary democratic rule until the state of emergency is lifted. The warrior shows me multiple candidates for the system Primarch. I would guess that we would Need to choose the strongest. He's pleased with my choice, yeah, because he's of a keen. Strong government. Strong government's a myth. Holy ancestors, interloper. Okay. Looks as if they could glory in the ancestor given in moment. Before they do so, however, it makes it clear that they're also willing to talk to me. Request dialectic. Mordite. It's normally iridium. Okay. I think we'll go with some zinc and see what he actually gives me. I've got plenty of zinc. Oh, credits. Okay. Keeps adding to my treasury. Pathetic coward interloper. Yes. Looks to me as if we want something. Warrior looks as if they might want something dead. Thanks to ask for directions. Okay. Enemy slayer offers me a place of interest. Manufacturing facility. Thank you. I'm not gonna crowd in on that there. And of course, the next thing we're gonna do is just go across the way. And oh wow. Oh yeah. I wonder if this is a fighter. Actually, it looks like it's not actually finished, but at the same time, there's a kind of element to it that actually attracts me. 23 slots and C class. If that was an S class, I might consider that, guys. Yeah, I might have considered that if it had been an S class. Kind of had a little bit of a look of a stealth ship to it. And of course we'll have a quick shifters in here as well. Oh, we can always grab a little bit of carbon. And oh, this is useful. We got 840, and of course we should be able to get a word from the encyclopedia. Don't see so many encyclopedias on the down on the ground now, and we can get a little bit of nanites. I mean, to be honest, I'm not a min-max player, as you might have guessed. Right, just flip through these. Browse missions. What we got here? Profit appearing, collect an item, repair a damaged item. I think I'd prefer to come back to that later on. I mean, hunt low-level pirates could be fun. Never actually done that. Do I want to risk that? Hunt predatory creatures level 3. Flora analyzer there, teleporter. I think what I might do is take that one. And I think we'll have watching the watchers as well. Just a few more high-level missions. I mean, the low-level pirates I probably will do, but I don't want to get distracted by that, because I'm pretty sure what will happen is, if I had accepted that mission, I would have been bounced by pirates as soon as I left the thing here. So, giant explosions, predator extermination sorts. Oh, we got 2 actually, or 3 actually. Where do they come from? Right, it says killed 2 predatory creatures. Hopefully we're going to find some predatory creatures down on that. If not, we're going to have to go and find a planet there. They make half your ships missing. Shuttles. Shuttles. Okay, we're going to go check that manufacturing base out, guys. Oh, I should have dropped a save, but that's okay. Yeah, I don't want to be deflected from focus. I do tend to get distracted and wander off, guys. And I do want to stay on mission for at least for today. And I need to get this done so I can actually release this. I actually need. Oops. Pay attention. Stop talking. Yeah, I've actually got to record this at 3 o'clock in the morning. Although, to be honest, I actually prefer recording early in the morning. Landing point. Oh, come off it. Okay, I'm just going to land. It might find the landing point itself. If it doesn't, I'll walk round and I can always use the bypass chip. That's it, it found it for me anyway. So, yeah. Scan the creatures. Oh, it's 11 on this. Wow, 11 on this planet. Wow, that could be fun, guys. We've got some more nano. Oops, we've got a hopping, whatever it is. Nope, I missed it. The plant got in the way, I think. No, no. Yeah. Okay, we're just gonna shoot in here, guys. And this is a hop. So used to just walking through the front door. I actually didn't see how hostile the Sentinels would be as well. We're in here. Shields at maximum. More than that. Grab that. Way through. Nanites. Altering alert pressure. Enemy detection. The floor feels unsteady and something clicks beneath my feet. The screen locks. The systems are aware that I'm not the life form that usually operates here. And I think I reduce your weight, don't you? I briefly set my heavy multi-tool aside. The face becomes fully operational. And we've got a cryogenic chamber. I think that is the next one. So that completes the second tree of elements, which leads to a stasis device. So all I need now is the actual formula for indicite. Okay. Wow, that's cool, guys. We're really getting it now. Well, we can always get ourselves on a bit of a level. Okay. I think we're just going to go out and have a look round. That's probably something like Emerald. I haven't minded Emerald for a very long time, actually. Let's get some creatures while we're at it, make some more cash. And keep getting running low. I need to keep an eye on this. Use the shielding shard up. So I don't want to die on the planet. There's another creature just over the horizon. Have a look, see over there, guys. There's creatures over that way, so let's go this way, guys. I say we got the protection. Got you. Somebody actually left a comment. Apologies, I can't remember which one of you guys do, because it's blowing my mind. You give me so much feedback. I'm actually mixing all your comments up about a breakdown of creatures, and that was very, very useful, I have to admit, because, well, how can I explain it? I've never really understood how you can calculate which types of creatures you can get on the planet. I mean, I know that you get certain combinations of birds or avians and aquatics if you're on the right planet, and elements like that. Yeah, so I have to admit, guys, it's not something I've really worked out completely, despite playing this game for hundreds of hours. And a bit of carbon. Carbon's not exactly flint on here. Maybe get a bit of iron. Now I could just wander across the surface, but maybe I need to take something a bit more of a balanced approach now. We could shoot up a Sentinel, just for the fun of it. Gotcha, where's Buddy? Come in closer, please. I don't want to walk too far. Neutrino module. Was hoping for actual nanites. So I do have a mission. Sure, is I picked up one. Yeah, eliminate Sentinels. How many Sentinels have I got to kill? 3. Okay. I think maybe we're just hang around, get another couple of Sentinels. Oops. Wow. Nearly fell down a hole then. As I was talking. And that would be absolutely, totally ironic to fall down a hole and get myself killed. But I think we'll knock out a couple of Sentinels and then we'll go back up and see if we can get a location of another manufacturing base. That could probably be the best way of doing things. Yep, I think we'll go and have a quick look in the cave, guys. I haven't looked in a cave for a little while. Do a bit of cave exploring. And there might actually, because there's 11 species on this planet, one of them might actually be in a cave. So we're just going to have a quick look in the cave. Okay. Levels stabilizing. Grab a couple of these mushrooms out of the way. Grab this as well. I've got some copperite. And this is iron and platinum. I mean, I don't know if any of you guys noticed that I had copperite in my kind of my backup storage in here. The reason I've got copperite in here is the fact that I actually went to a crash. Wow, not gonna. I actually went to a crash freighter, and to actually do it, just to kind of clear it off the map when I was out and about off camera, and it actually, when I got to it, it was actually asking for copperite. So I'll just grab a bit of emerald. I'm not sure if I actually need any. Right, grab that. Got to do a lot more scanning. Deutronium, another element that they don't actually fully utilise. Ah, it's a maribulb. Oh, there we are. That's who I'm looking for. And what I'm going to do is go and jump in the ship and just take off. I don't think I want to actually hunt down the other one. You know. Clear off. Coward's way out. One thing I am thinking about, and again guys, I'll be very interested in your opinion, is putting a trading terminal on the freighter. I've never actually done it. I'm assuming that you can do it. I thought maybe if I have my own trading terminal installed up on my freighter, it means when I'm actually working to and from the freighter. Actually, I didn't actually see what whether they'd give me a good deal on those fusion igniters today. Okay, but we'll go and look at that. Actually, I've got to go and sell some of the junk off, I think, anyway. Yeah, I forgot that. Okay, let's go and turn the mission in for this guy. Yeah. Get through. People existed for countless centuries. Right, hand in mission. Eliminate Sentinel. Giant explosions. What was that? Missed it. Okay. Browse missions. You got anything else? Missing. Locate the missing person. I can't do that one. Okay. Collect an item. Well, let's go for that. See where it is. It probably might take me to another system actually. New mission. Profiteering. Okay. Just move where it will actually deliver Iridium to a secure depot. Okay. Well, we can do that. It's on the same system. Give us something to do. And then we're gonna check this out, guys. Hello, Mr. Geck. I can't stand it. Amazing how a Geck who doesn't speak English actually says, I can't stand it. Fusion igniters, still minus 8.5. Is that the best price I'm going to get? I will certainly sell the Pugnium. Sell that. I think I can send the... So I don't want to sell that just yet. We'll sell this. Okay. Bulb. Got bright. I don't think I've got anything. Oops, no, didn't mean to do that. Oh well. See what we got. Got loads and loads of iridium. Probably one. I think we'll probably get 400 or 500 zinc because it's a hot planet and I'm going to go through it, and it will just, you know, won't have to worry about actually gathering it. I mean, I could get a little bit of titanium as well because I think I've got some space for titanium. If I get a couple of hundred titanium, I've got spare dynamic resignators. It's just back here, guys. Yeah, we've got a little bit of titanium, so I can send that. Yep, I got the zinc, and we've got some iron as well. We can't do that. That can go to the high capacity. That should be able to go to high capacity. Well, I'm gonna top that up while I'm actually looking at it. I've got, that can go to the high capacity as well. And and the emerald should be able to go to the freighter. Yep, got space up there for the freighter. If I talk to this guy again, hopefully he will give me another manufacturing base. Def, yep. Seems to be less aggressive than I might expect. Their lips cut over their teeth. Ask for directions, thank you. Enemy Slayer, ask for directions to a place of interest. Operations Center, okay. We're off to an operations center. So we're going to deliver the iridium. That will take me to a trading station. Wow. Sorry guys, gotta have a look. Through making up. Yep. 20 slots. Okay, let's just check the price for. Suppose his. It seems to be stuck on 8.5 minus 8.5, which is a little bit of a shame, guys. But if that's the best price, I'll be happy to sell it for that. Just try to save. But I just want to see. I know I can put in the economic kind of an analyzer, wherever it is it's called. Yeah, that is the operations center. I think we'll do the deliver the goods first. Just get that out of the way, just for the fun of it. That will give us another area to check out. There's some stuff on that one in the center there, so let's drift in and hopefully we get the landing point. Oh, looks like there's quite a lot of stuff on this one here. That'd be cool, guys. Unending sunlight. Damage container. Keep dagger. Shielding plates. Get some more fuel. Not that I actually need it. Nothing found. Okay. Rusted metal. Yeah, graph. I think that's a new. Oh no, got you. Bouncing sofa. Just go and get in here. Flip through that. Over 250 iridium. Okay, delivery process success. Yep, turn to mission agent. So we're gonna sell off some stuff. God, see, we've got worse 10.4. That's no good. What's that with a King Dagger? I don't think the little bit of extra copyright is a problem. But I had more than that. There's the gag graph. Sell that. Got 226 million now. Okay, that'd be okay. Don't think I want to buy anything. Very tempted to talk to these guys to see if they will give me a location of a manufacturing base. Yep. Thank you for your insults. The warrior looks as if it might want something dead. Thankfully, right now it doesn't feel like it's me. Okay, ask for directions. Place of interest. Nah, it's just going to send me back to that operations base, isn't it? Okay. We have to clear the operations base before we can actually do anything. That's just a shuttle. Obviously this is a shuttle system. Okay. Oh, for a unique ship. I must admit, I am getting a little bit kind of half worried that maybe all the real unique ships are actually in the Euclid galaxy, and once you leave, you don't get so many. How far away is that? 8 minutes. Okay, we're gonna have to go up into space. Yeah, I do have a little bit of a concern in that direction, guys, that I might have shot myself in the foot by leaving the Euclid galaxy so quickly, because I never really got to the center. No, we're just gonna get right out of this, because all the time I've been in this new galaxy, was it the Brofigar, whatever it's called, I haven't actually found anything even remotely close to a unique ship, and that does worry me a little bit. Oh, come on. Right guys, here we are, we're coming down on the operations center. Again, I can't see the... There it is, the landing point's over the back there. Fly over the top, hopefully we'll miss all the masts stuck up. And there's gonna... some nice illuminated areas, so I can go and grab some marabulb. Immediately. Of course, the best time to collect marabulb is in the dark. You can literally just see where it is. Oops. Bit of terrible shooting there. Yep. Although I don't really have that much of a shortage at the moment, simply because I'm not actually using my exocraft very much at the moment. Okay, we've got you. Mushroom plant. Claim the base so that we can clear it off the register. Okay. And the Uklam crater. Tired myself out. And here we are. Sentinel drones allowed to, yes. Get in here. Nanites. Can. Got some credits. Wait. See if we can turn you off. Graph, Honourable Warrior, Death Warriors, Remuneration. I open a list of military achievements that's waiting to upload the images of distant battles and bloodied robots and vast explorations. Covering note expects me. I think we'll send the war record. That should be it. Warrior takes his reward. Ah, you've got to be kidding me. Oh well. things here. We've got 2 doors, so we'll go and see what's behind the doors. More carbon. Well, snag a little bit of it, and what? So you're gonna get another word. We've got the keen word for fear. Okay. I do need to work on my language, I must admit. I really need to, when I've got those encounters, I should really be looking, but as I say, at the moment, main focus is on getting the ask for directions so that we can get this high tech level tech stuff done. Okay, doors room again, and I'm pretty sure my health is at maximum. Yep, and oh, it's restore shields. Okay, some more plutonium, shielding shard, and we get a jettison pod, another shielding shard. Okay. Not a bad haul. Shielding shard. I think what I could do is actually put these in here for the moment. Okay, you're full. Okay, that could go in as well. Well, I think I can just shove it all in now because it's completely full, isn't it? I don't have to worry about overflows. Okay, that can go. Well, because we've got some shielding shards now, I think I'm going to have a look round outside before I leave and see if we can get any more creatures. I mean, that would be really, really cool, guys. Don't think I want to kill any more Sentinels. Okay, anything round here? Let's fire out a scan. Trading post 12 hours away. I think what we're going to do, guys, is I'm aware that I'm probably going a bit over long, but what I want to do is get up to the space station, drop a save. I think we can wrap up those missions, do that, and we'll see if we can get ourselves another manufacturing base. If he's come on. If he sends me to another manufacturing base, I'll try and do it quickly on this part. I was playing it yesterday, just doing the usual grind for resources, and I actually had a fugitive bounce me in my home system, and it actually followed me all the way down to the surface of the planets, guys, and I actually had to fight it on the planetary surface. I mean, it was quite interesting, guys. Unfortunately, I didn't record it because I was, as I say, I was just doing some of the grind that you have to do sometimes. You know, gathering the crops and manufacturing stuff. And of course, I now got to visit my what they call it, my atmospheric miners. They're actually working out quite well, actually, guys, in their own way. I mean, what I do need is to get the third element. I think is it radium, and see if we can actually get that up and running. Okay, just turn the mission into this guy. Hello. Yeah. Ag interloper through this handed mission. Got another 55,000 credits, and looks like we've got your standing with the Merchants Guild has increased. Okay, we'll have a quick look at that. Browse missions. Hunt low-level pirates. Hunt level blow. Obviously, they want me to hunt level. Locate missing person. Giant explosion. Oh, that's in progress, isn't it? Repair damage dice. Well, I don't really need that. I think I'll grab another Sentinel based ones. I always like to kill. Well. Okay. Through that. Change to active mission. Okay. Got to kill 4 Sentinels. It's not exactly strenuous. And just have a quick look, guys. Actually, journey, isn't it? I haven't looked at this for a little while. So we're a journeyman merchant. We've done 14 missions, and we've got loads and loads of their farms, mercenaries, guilds. Oh, I'm a journeyman mercenary as well. Done 19 missions. We've killed maximum centers and pirates. Explorers Guild. Wow. Distance warp 61. We're maxed out on that. Obviously, I'm a journeyman on all levels here, guys. Okay, never mind. I'll take it. And I've got a rank 14 tradesman. I don't know how I managed to. I only traded in one mission. I seem to have got a promotion on 2 of them, so I don't know if that actually. Okay, let's get back to this guy. See if he's going to give me. Ask him for directions again. Okay, hello, holy ancestors. Yes. The warrior looks as if they could glory in their ancestry at any given moment. Before they do so, however, it makes it clear. Request. No. I'll leave. I'm not going to give you any more zinc. Okay. Let's see if we can get some directions out of him. Death. Yep, we've seen that before. Long aggressive. Lips cut over teeth. Come on. Oh, let's do a barter. See what we get for a barter. 6 Buffett. Package in return. Got a fascination bead, thank you. Always wanted a fascination bead. Pathetic interloper, the warriors wrist shake in anticipation of my request. Since that their ancestors are likely to be offended, ask for directions. Manufacturing base, please. Operations center. Okay. This is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. And the same, the next time we will just keep moving forward. And until then, guys, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.